got 50, actually.
It's from the Amogus.
Among Us.
One of the cool abilities I took is called Step Up and Strike.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
If you try to 5-foot shift away from me, I 5-foot shift after you and get a free attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
You can't 5-foot shift away from me.
No, they can. It's just not a good idea.
You don't stay up. Because then I trip you.
You can certainly try.
Well, I'm very curious to see where this new character comes in. Well, speaking of, now that we have a new character, Sim, this reminds me of something. Was I meant to send you my art commission for the Friday game?
What art commission? You mean for the group pick?
Yeah, for the group pick. I feel like that was never asked of me, and I was like, wait, hold on. Shouldn't I have done that?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Yeah, we're still figuring out the Sunday group. Then she'll move on to the Friday group, and then the new Tuesday group.
Okay. And then Jarek will get his picture at some point.
I just realized I get to add one. Actually, no, I don't have to add one more person to my to-do list on this portrait game.
Not
Oh.
yet.
I was about to say, why are there people on your to-do list?
Nope.
He just has
It's
a list of the
in-character
party
thing.
members. He just has
Actually,
a list
no,
of the
I
party
would have
members.
to.
Just a to-do list of all the party members. He sees Benny and just crosses that off with permanent marker. Just scribbles that out hastily, like, wait, no.
This is an in-character project. I haven't said whose character it is, and rather which character.
Is it in character?
Yeah. I've had to start it. Yeah, I had to start it early.
Are we talking about the paint thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know it was in character. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is Molly doing that?
That's a great question. I know exactly who's doing it. Who did it, rather. Or who am doing it.
Gotcha. It is a previously done, but still being done by the player himself.
Yeah, it's not time concurrent because I'm very slow and bad at this.
Gotcha. I mean, you're doing
it could
a
be.
pretty good.
It could be both
job.
of my characters too.
It could be.
Who knows? Because got a lot of secrets.
Where do you go to change your initiative? Because I just got an ability that allows me to add more to it.
I think you shift and scroll wheel, or no, it's control and scroll wheel. One of those two. You get to add modifiers to it. Also, there was
it looks like it did add. It did add. Okay.
There's just above initiative, there's a little magnifying glass.
Yeah.
If you click on that, that lets you add in additional modifiers.
Okay.
Very
I wanted
nice.
to make sure that it all got added in.
That is a very nice initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I've only got a +9.
It's almost as good as my
I have the
paladin,
improved initiative trait, and I get +4 from one of my styles for my class. So
Very
free
nice.
+8.
Ooh.
It's almost as good as my piloting.
We don't talk about your piloting. Your piloting is disgusting.
What's it up to now? Oh, I dropped my fork.
That.
Ooh, that's pretty spicy.
Hello, it's the role I don't use but like to brag about.
Because we won't let you use it anymore. I think that's the reasoning.
Jeffer said it may be seeing some use soon.
It's also because half of the stuff, like half of the things you want to do with it, it's like, yeah, I want to pilot this. Yeah, you auto pass.
Yeah, that was a weird thing I was worried about when I first started playing, was like, oh hey, this has like a DC of like 30 some odd just to pilot it properly, and now it's like, I don't gotta worry about that shit.
The extreme risk associated with piloting, for sure. You like need that shit.
Oh, I need to roll higher than a 1? Okay. Can I take 10?
No. That's actually one of the specific rules. You cannot take 10 for the actions.
Really?
Yep.
Especially if they have like consequences.
Yep, because take 10 indicates that you've basically spent 10 times as long to attempt it 10 times.
Oh, okay.
And take 20 is you're spending 20 times as long to try something effectively 20 times.
Gotcha. Okay. So what if
And
I
there's no
take
risk
2?
of failure.
Can I take
when
2?
I'd like to take 1, please.
Take 1 is roll the dice. Take 2 is, oh fuck, can I roll the dice again?
There are feats for that, I think.
Quick question, Jaffer. Since
Yep.
I went up 2 more levels, would I be able to, before we get started, could I check through the power armor that is available now to me?
So, I ruled that at any point you guys are at a station or somewhere that you can buy stuff, anything up to your level is free game. You can buy it anywhere.
Okay.
He also has this cool rule where if we want to upgrade something, like let's say you had power armor previously, you can just upgrade it to whatever power armor you want it to be, and all you have to do is pay the difference in price between items.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
He
actually
also
kinda
has-
cool, considering as class abilities, my character can do that too.
He also has one additional rule, which is kind of cool to point out. If you buy 50 of something, he considers you to have infinite of that item.
Okay.
Because he basically assumes that you've bought the blueprint and can produce it.
Yeah. So, kind of like ammo or grenades, by buying 50 of it, that's just my rule of if you buy 50 of something, you have unlimited, because it means there's less paperwork tracking for everyone.
Oh, also, you can just entirely ignore bulk.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, encumbrance and the like, it's too much of an effort to worry about, especially since you guys have multiple starships that you can store stuff on.
And as you've also stated, we could just do as a free action, I drop my pack. Suddenly I'm no longer encumbered.
And most of you have the null space chambers anyway, which are bags of holding.
You
So
gotta take a
it's-
full action to grab shit out of, though. I remember.
but you have enough ways to avoid encumbrance, and it's too much of a bother for me to try and track it on you guys, so I'm happy enough just to go, cool, you don't have encumbrance.
So, Jaffer.
Yep.
The professor wants to make his own grenades.
This is gonna be fun.
Grenades.
The most explosive and dangerous ones he can.
I would like to aid Other by giving him use of my R&D labs that I did actually state that he had access to.
Well, the ship has full labs as well. Oh, you're talking about the...
I'm talking about the Phoenix Foundation.
Ugh.
I know that. I know that sound.
That's the I regret allowing this sound.
Oh, it feels so nice to hear that coming from someone other than me.
Right?
I've made that sound so many times.
The last time I made that sound was when I let my one of my players who's not the cleverest at maths be a hulking hurler barbarian, which is
dear.
very maths heavy.
I don't like math. I want the
during
least
the,
math. Give me least math. Okay,
Ordinarily, that would be barbarian.
yes.
But they turned it into the hulking hurler barbarian.
All
which
right.
I've only...
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Timmy is very bad about remembering to mute himself. I am Razim, and this is Retrograde Renegades Starfinder. I will turn it over now to Jaffer for the recap.
All right. So last session, the party, or a slightly small party, had to go out and help investigate a derelict ship that was floating towards Absalom. They went aboard with a full crew, and they came back with one crew member. But the crew members were victorious over the shape-changing, multi-armed, slicing aliens.
They were good at
Impersonating people.
impersonating people. Gotcha.
We need a meeting right
So
now.
they were definitely impersonators.
Two notes. The map was actually the Skeld, so this was legit
Yes.
just in Among Us.
Yeah.
I should also throw out there that it was not aliens, because for one thing, alien is really a weird term when it comes to space sci-fi stuff, but they were eldritch beings. So I guess
Yes, they
it's
were
as close
actually
as you
eldritch abominations.
So I guess when you think about it, it's as close as alien as you can get because it's alien to this plane of existence. So I guess.
That's somethingist.
That's plainest.
You dare come into my plane of existence? Go back to your plane, wherever that is. Tentacle face.
We're gonna build a pearly gate and make the souls pay for it.
We're going to create a Skinner box.
All right, so they managed to stop that and cleanse the ship. And after everyone got off and finished their reports about what happened to the Skeld, Absalom thought it was best to steer it into the sun.
Yeah, probably the best idea.
Oh yeah.
Just let's just let that thing melt.
That was what I was trying to do anyway.
Yeah, but you guys didn't want it to melt down with a reactor explosion while you were on board.
Yeah.
I still don't know why we didn't just, blow it up with the retrograde.
I mean, we could have, but sending that thing into the sun is 0% chance of contamination. The
Yeah,
sun is-
Saren Ray is pretty good about that. I do have to admit that.
Well, the other thing is, these things could survive without oxygen because they tried to turn the oxygen off in the ship.
There's jerks.
To which point the party just went, "Oh, I'm going to activate my own my own environmental system and not bother restarting the oxygen."
Listen,
Imagine
we've
breathing.
We've all seen the incredibly old and somewhat racist holotape called Alien.
It's a great movie. It's a great holotape.
It's
All
good
right.
holotape, but a little bit racist, but also valuable lesson. Set
Listen,
it into the
that's-
sun.
That's all self-defense. How is that speciesist, okay?
Oh, come on. The xenomorphs were clearly just, misunderstood.
Listen,
She was
natural
well paid
functions
for
are
her
not.
role.
Yeah. Natural reproductive functions are not. I'm gonna defend myself if somebody tries to forcibly make babies inside my stomach, okay?
Anyways.
Besides, she won a Best Supporting Actress for that.
Mm-hmm.
And while all this is going on, Kerr has been, Jarek has been sort of seeing the exploits of these, the great avatar heroes, they ended up stopping a god-killing machine and a world-devouring black hole that was light years in size. And one of them looks like they may have been in trouble with the law at one point, but after money was spent and discussions happened behind closed doors, they were let off without charges.
Which one?
You're
Apparently,
going
he
to have to clarify.
apparently he committed a bunch of war crimes. The rabbit committed a bunch of war crimes, but then he got let off for some reason.
Okay, that
I
was me. I didn't commit those war crimes.
Hold on.
Benny Kingston committed those war crimes.
That's true.
Do tell us how you didn't. I've got the list here to fact check.
Which war crimes are we talking about?
The production of the Praxilon gas, working with Nye, the creation of the robotic undead drones that burst out of people.
Those were all my father and the weird clone.
Legally, Benny Kingston.
I think
No.
you're the weird clone, but
Legally, Robert Kingston, and also Benny Kingston, who is a clone.
I think technically you're the weird clone.
Shut up.
True. It's got you there.
So, Jaffer,
Yes.
I want to combine a pulse grenade, incendiary grenade, frag grenade, shock grenade, and basically every other kind of grenade I can think of into one super grenade.
I don't think that's a
So your
grenade.
grenade just does a whole bunch of damage across the entire spectrum.
Yeah.
I think we call that a bomb.
Well, yes, but it's conveniently throwable.
I feel like you'd need two hands to throw it, but okay.
Or a cluster launcher.
You know what?
He does have the grenade launcher.
You know what?
What kind of roll do you want for that?
No comment.
Let me see what I can find that actually works within that.
We're just gonna make enchanted grenades.
Can I get those?
I feel like that should be a thing.
I believe you can magically enchant grenades.
Ooh, definitely need a riot grenade and screamer grenade in there as well.
Is a riot grenade just a flashbang?
Like it has electricity in it.
The
Also,
riot
Jeffrey-
grenade applies staggered to those caught by it.
Alright, so if you want to do this, you'll need... you can't do this mechanically, like it's just too much mechanically, so you will need some magical assistance.
Professor
Does
has his
Praxilon
own magical
Laboratories-
capabilities. Not
So I
much,
need
but
a engineering check and a mysticism check.
What kind of bonus does Praxilon Laboratories give to that? I'm sorry, not Praxilon.
It lets you try this.
Phoenix. Okay.
those
You
are
rolled
very
a 6
low
and a 3, you
numbers.
still got above 30.
Well, yeah.
We've got some disgusting rolls in this. For
Picture
level
that
low
grenade
weapons.
just before it goes off.
For the record, the professor has set up a blast shield and is using robotics to actually put this together. Remote controlled stuff, you know. He's not dumb enough to have been doing this by hand. because he knows that he would not be here anymore if it went wrong.
All right. So if you want to, you've managed to create some form of a grenade. You've tried to combine a bunch of different stuff in it. You're not sure if combining this much in it is a good thing or a bad thing. Do you want to do a test detonation?
Absolutely.
Roll me a percentile die.
Inside
Love
the
to hear it,
blast
folks.
chamber, of course.
All right. 24. All right. Was there anyone in the area to test it on?
He would have acquired a few random robots, you know. Not so much a... You know, let's back up. Since he is going to work on this, he would probably... I'm sure it would exist mechanically, but basically some sort of machine that you do damage to, and it's... It'll tell you how
Target
much damage it
basically.
does. Yeah, it'll tell you how much damage it would have done to robots, flesh, armor, etc.
Think target dummies, but like it's like one of the ones that the Mythbusters used, where they put the gel on it and the flesh. You know.
All right. So roll me 66 for the damage.
16?
6d6.
No, he didn't say 60.
Did he say 6D? 60 or 6?
6 delta.
That there are six-sided dice.
Okay.
6 delta 6.
So it did 25 unknown damage. You're absolutely unsure what the damage type was. Also, all of the test dummies just sort of slip and slide and fall over.
What the heck?
But they are not. They are not disintegrated.
Is
No,
Betty
you've got-
present?
You have test dummies designed to survive blast radiuses.
Yes, and he's trying to find a way to completely disintegrate them with grenades.
Is Benny present for this?
Absolutely,
Okay.
if you want.
Why are they? Yeah, no, I absolutely do.
So when they say slip and slide and fall, apparently they've lost friction.
Are you using the Wonder Grenade?
Maybe.
I have those already.
Yeah, but these ones also do damage plus the Wonder Grenade effect.
Odd Socks, I cannot watch that right now, but...
It's a base cannon.
What is? What Odd Socks shared?
Yeah.
A base
So
cannon?
because it's basically I can't sort of let you just create a one-hit kill grenade. The best you can do is convert basically a frag grenade into a universal damage type.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
So
Wait,
it'll
does a universal damage type mean that if anything is weak to something, it deals damage as though this applies to it?
yes.
Interesting.
So it'll exploit any weaknesses the target has, and any immunities are also bypassed.
Now here's a question: what if a target has a weakness and like resistance?
It bypasses resistances and immunities. So if
Okay.
if it's weak to fire but strong to ice, it'll count as a fire weapon.
I like it, The professor is currently looking over the console, the readout from it. I like it, but I believe that it can have some more destructive force. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, scanners are taking it as everything.
Yes, but it's still not quite enough.
Listen, Professor, I appreciate your enthusiasm to create whole new weapons, but if we're not careful, we might end up making, like, what are they called, a Gestalt device? You know, those miniature black holes?
I like where you're coming from, Benny. Let's.
That's
see
not a
what we
suggestion.
can- Let's see what we can do to make that happen.
Did someone just set off an unreality bomb?
Technically, I think.
My whiskers taste purple.
What?
What's going on in there?
So, Mimi, how are you on this line? We're in a completely different lab from the...
I don't know. Someone turned on the TACnet.
God damn it.
That would definitely be the professor. He never remembers to turn it off.
You know, if Samimi's feeling this from the retrograde, then this thing has some range.
I would agree, but it's still not quite what I'm going for. I just watch you able to take out so much. I need to keep up with the rest of you.
I do appreciate that. I'm flattered.
And the professor's gonna keep on working.
What if you made a grenade that was essentially just magic missile?
No, that wouldn't do enough damage.
What if you made a grenade that was basically propelled by magic missile?
I am liking what you're thinking. Combine that with a black hole, and we've got a very serious... Yes.
Okay, I don't think you can... I don't think that's a feasible option, Professor. Let's roll it back here.
Let's see what his knowledge in physical science says. Jaffer, would it be possible?
Black hole grenade?
The fear in your voice, Jaffer.
See if there's anything that can even possibly have that.
Well, here, before you get too caught up with that line of thinking, what if you just took a shape charge, and then the idea of the magic missile before, and then that's basically it's a heat-seeking missile. But it's not heat-seeking; it's target-seeking. And last I checked, magic missile didn't really miss.
Ah, yes, that could be a very interesting idea.
I mean, you got to keep in mind, when I shoot people, that's just a bullet. An incendiary bullet, but just a bullet. I don't even use those fancy phasing rounds. I just use a bullet. Like, black hole is pushing things a bit.
No, you see, it would be a temporary black hole that opens up and sucks in everything within the vicinity and dissipates.
Okay. You know, that sounds perfectly fine if you found a way to somehow control a black hole to do that. But let's consider, say, what if Molly is going to punch someone that we want to throw that grenade at? What if one of the enemies somehow, through some wibbly wobbly magic bullshit, gets one of those grenades and uses it on us? What if one of them just catches the grenade and throws it back at you?
You do bring up a very good concern. Perhaps one that only works on the inside of the body, and just evaporates all of their internal organs or systems.
That sounds like something I don't want anyone to be hit by. In fact, I'm pretty sure, of all the war crimes I've been charged with, that one would probably exceed all of them.
You okay, Jaffer?
Yeah, I'm just actually looking up, like, there's a singularity cannon.
Jaffer, I sent you.
To
There
contain-
are actual microsingularity grenades.
Oh.
There
I sent you.
are.
I sent you in Telegram and a link to the archives of Nethys.
Yeah. Oh, the gravity grenades.
There you go.
So, gravity grenades. Gravitational organs, ship killer bolts, generate a microsingularity that pulls effective targets towards the detonation point. It specifically doesn't do any damage. It's a grenade that pulls targets towards the center.
Okay, so let's add some spice to it. Let's make it a little spicy.
Yes, I like this. It draws them to the center and then simply evaporates and utter and complete annihilation.
If you made the center some form of power source that was basically condensed mass, how does the gravitation work on it currently?
Pardon, sorry? How does
the gravitation scientifically function with these gravity grenades?
Very well, thank you.
it create
pretty
generates a
fantastic.
microsingularity that pulls the affected target towards the detonation point?
There you go.
A microsingularity.
Molly is going
I'm guessing we're
to,
talking about a black hole the size of like a ballpoint.
Basically.
Doesn't need to be that big. Molly is
Alright,
going
so-
to give a quick call towards Samimi.
So Zim, for all of this, I'm gonna let you do combined grenades. So you can pick 2 grenades, and in the same shot, you get the effects of both.
Okay, I'll accept that.
So you've managed to create hybrid grenades.
I will accept that. So I get the full effects of both, right?
Yes, you'll get the full effect of both grenades.
I like this.
And yes,
a
if you
lot.
combine 2 damaging grenades, you will basically get double damage.
Okay, I'm good with this.
I know I'm
Do
gonna
we still
regret
have
this,
the-
but
You should regret that. You still have time to back out.
well, considering Zim's trying to create grenades that just auto kill things,
Just like half damage from each source. There you go. Boom, done.
Benny
now
is
I'm
trying
just
to be the
getting
voice
that,
of the Geneva Convention.
if Zim has this stuff on him, then what happens if someone casts a spell that just detonates grenades on the target?
True.
I mean, if they cast that on the professor, literally that section of the universe will no longer exist. He has thousands of grenades on him. Okay, maybe at 1,000, but still. No matter what, the professor's
A
dead.
range on
with
them,
her.
though, so really just that.
Yeah, that section of the universe just won't exist
I feel
anymore.
like grenades have a range on them, though, so really that 20 feet of area is just going to become...
It doesn't exist anymore. It is perfect.
It's just a Terran reality.
nothingness. Yeah. And that is when Cthulhu comes through that Terran reality and avenges the professor's death. And yeah. Anyways, Molly is calling Samimi, so go ahead.
Do I? By the way, do I notice anybody like knocking on the ship's door, demanding to be let in? Are there any people putting in applications to join our prestigious group?
Looks at Jarek.
Oh, there's always people wanting to join the crew, to the point that you have crew members dedicated to handling, new people. You'll occasionally see tours around the ship of, orientation of new members. Most of it is being run by kobolds.
Any interesting applications? Like one with just like a printout, and then there's like just bullet holes in it, but it's just like one big hole. Something like that.
If you want to look through the applications, you can take a look. Ku seems to have most of it under control.
Okay.
I make sure
resign
we've-
ourselves to check whatever ones that she clears.
I'd like to make sure we've tightened the hiring process.
Molly's gonna get annoyed from being put on hold, and she's just gonna go walking to Samimi's room.
Oh, hey, sorry. I was trying to
Zim, I
upgrade
don't think you updated the donation goal.
Oh, right, I forgot to do that. Sorry.
What were you saying, Samimi?
Oh, hey, sorry. I was trying to get I was trying to coordinate getting the shielding in my room upgraded.
Mm.
I think the professor's playing with reality again.
Yeah, no, some of my tolerances just got messed up by, frankly, embarrassing amounts, so I'd imagine it had to do something with that. Listen, I have a very important question for you.
I have a lot of answers. Some of them
Okay.
might be accurate.
As you may or may not know, Ricky had a bucket list, and I'm trying to finish at least some of them for him, because frankly, I think some of them are pretty fantastic. But one of them literally says to snuff a god in some way or another.
To what?
Yeah. And I just want to know. Well, I think you think that it's a terrible idea. I just want to get the particulars on what might happen.
I don't think I know what that word means, because I know what that word means, but that doesn't make sense.
I'm thinking it's just like. I don't know exactly what he means, but I think he means to just like insult a god, just prank him, or if they turn him down or something like that. Shakes fist at shakes a stick at God or something like that.
Well,
Figure that's what that means.
maybe. Common's weird. I don't know why the humans invented it this way.
I don't know.
Anyway, I mean, I don't think it's a great idea to go getting gods angry like that, especially not intentionally.
Mhm.
Unless
I gotta
of
do it
course,
at some
you're-
point. I want to do it at some point, at least.
Unless, of course, you're already the avatar of somebody who you're god, or who, well, Triune might let you get away with, well,
I can't imagine he or it would. That's just on the to-do list. I'll get back to it.
well, no, I didn't mean to, like, go after the Triune and assault the Triune, because that would be just rude, since I think you probably inherited the arrangement that Ricky had with the Triune, but
I haven't heard any godly contact, so I can't imagine anything like that happened that I know
Simimi,
about.
give me a knowledge religion check.
I think they were turned into culture.
If it's culture, then yeah, give me
Does
culture.
the Triune just have now a? Does the Triune just now have a Saint Kix?
All right. In that case, since you passed that, give me a mysticism.
Also, it says here that he was going to prank everybody, except for you.
All right.
So you don't have
30
to
is
worry
enough.
about that.
Simimi, you think he's already ticked that one off the bucket list? Because the black hole was probably considered a god.
You know what? If both the black hole and Nye were demi-divine, that one might as well be checked off. It's probably not worth getting another god angry at you.
Hmm.
Much.
I think that might fit the bill for that one.
Also, I don't for a minute believe that I wasn't on the list to be pranked.
You're not on the list to be pranked, I promise you. It's the other... I mean, Benny, the Professor, Pellet, they're on there, but you're not. I don't know why.
Might have missed the port on Pellet. You retired.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
My
can
hamster is getting
figure
antsy.
something out with
If
him.
we be adventurers, let us adventure.
Yeah, I kind of need to figure something out with him, too.
Uh,
Something
Also, it
different.
says
Karma?
that he's currently in progress of pranking the Professor.
Karma, if you take a look at the donation goal, there's an option for a really big one of those.
Molly's gonna mark one thing off the bucket list. Since that technically counts.
Since everyone seems to want explosions, I made it the donation goal. But it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask about.
Yeah, well, if there's anything else on the list you want help with, let me know. Except for pranking me, obviously.
Gotcha. I promise it's not on here. I mean, there is one thing. It does say he was going to confess his love to somebody, and he already did that. I don't think that was you. I'm just confirming.
No,
I don't know
I
how
confessed that
far
he was-
back this goes.
He confessed that he was in love with someone to me, but I don't think that was really the confession in question.
I'm
I
thinking.
kind of assumed that everyone loves somebody sometime.
Mhm.
Everyone has love. Love is good.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. All right.
Molly, this being
Get
that
back
doesn't
to it.
really understand love. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And Molly's just gonna give a brief wave and then clonk her way back. Because she's, a heavy lass.
So Mimi will wave back and go back to her data pad.
Holy fuck, I just had a heart attack. Went to drink from a water bottle and something fell down on my face. I thought it was an insect. No, it was just like the rubber seal between the little hinge part and the actual mouth of the water bottle. Holy
Oh, yeah, that'd be terrifying.
Fuck.
Imagine if that fell in your mouth.
God, I would lose my mind.
You just hear-
alright, we're good.
We
You
just
just
hear
hear-
Dova screaming.
So we're just waiting on White Stripe to choose the adventure for today. I've given him 3 options.
And then while he's figuring it out, the professor is still working on the ultimate grenade.
While he's sitting there with like Benny just kind of like beside him in his, his platinum Absalom suit, Benny at just like one point after seeing one of the explosions goes off, just like rubs his chin softly and then looks over at the professor. So, do you ever find a boyfriend?
No, I've not really had the inclination to pursue such a thing, no.
Okay, just, I don't know, was curious. He just goes back to it.
Why did I hear thunder? We're at a space station.
Oh,
that
you
one's-
have not even seen anything yet.
That one had a lot of reverb. Are you trying to do something with sonic damage?
Yes, I'm looking for one that will combine all damage types, but will do considerably more than just a simple frag grenade as it exists in the current armaments available to us.
We had that one that really tripped the sensors. We could look at that one again.
Yes, that's the one I'm working with in order to attempt to ramp up its capabilities.
So what, are you trying to take it and give it a little bit more focus, or what are you doing with that?
More oomph, as the lesser learned would say.
Okay, just, I guess, make sure you've got, your equations balanced, so to speak.
Oh yes, I will be done once it is able to actually do damage to the blast shielding in the chamber.
I don't think that should be our goal.
Mr. GM, would I have to roll anything for that?
No, you won't need to roll anything for that right now.
All right.
Should I?
Seems like it's just still counting down.
Gotcha.
Should I roll some sort of omen check to interrupt the professor?
It's just all whoa.
I just cracked this egg open, and a black raven flew out of it and pecked me. So I'm going to assume the professor's doing something dumb.
Okay, when isn't the professor doing something dumb?
Listen, I looked into my bowl of alphabet soup this morning, and it literally said extinction event. I'm scared. I have reason to be concerned.
Yeah, me too. I ordered
Wait,
Cheerios.
What is Molly? What does Molly have soup?
Listen, my Cheerios are haunted. Ooh. Oh fuck, that's a Family Guy joke. Uh-oh. Oh no.
That is the professor's goal, is to make something that will at least damage the blast shielding.
Honestly,
One
at this
more
point,
rolls?
everything's a Family Guy joke. Just like everything's a Simpsons reference.
Should we add more blast shielding then if you're trying to break the blast shielding?
No, it'll be fine. I'm just looking
I don't
to,
think it'll be fine
damage
because the
it.
blast shielding is the thing that's protecting us in the radius of the explosion.
We are still outside of the 20 feet, the 20-foot blast radius of it.
Then why are you trying to break the blast shielding?
Because if it can destroy blast shielding, I will know that it is as lethal as I require it to be.
But to break the blast shielding, we need to be in that radius.
All right, so while the professor is trying to blow up Absalon Station, we're going to make a quick cutaway to Jarek. Jarek is on a space station, sort of dingy, dark, lights flickering, bit of a horror aspect on it. And he's covered in sort of ichor and gore from not himself, something else. And he finally manages to reach a control panel to restore the power.
What's the worst that can happen? Today has already been shit. Can't get any worse, right?
And as
The
you
worst day
restore
of
the
your life so far.
And as you restore the power, your suit picks up that the station is now sending out a distress signal on all frequencies.
Alright. That's back up. Now, is there anything else in here that's going to try to kill me?
Send
I
out
have
a
a
message
picking
on
of
our
my
tech
thumb.
net.
Someone's doing something dumb.
I send out a message to everyone on our tech net just asking, hey, has anyone seen a self-portrait of Ricky anywhere around here?
He was really paranoid about that. It wouldn't be accurate.
Huh.
I've got a
here that
couple
he-
of stills from one of his promotional videos, though.
I don't know if that would count. He says he made a self-portrait, and I'll keep looking. Also, is anyone hearing that?
Are you certain his self-portrait wouldn't just be binary?
That
In
seems...
the background of Benny's TACnet communication there's a lot of alarms going off.
Is there, Jaffer?
At this point, you guys get a little notification from Ku, basically saying, guys, something's happening.
Yes, I'm making science, as it were. It'll be fine. I'm certain I will not cause any catastrophic failures to the greater universe as a whole.
You know, Professor, if you're going to keep talking like that, I might just have to get you a no planet with a lab on it.
It's more that Absalon Security has asked us to investigate a distress signal that has just been lit.
Another
And
one?
it better not be a strange, god-awful design ship like the last one.
No, this one's a station that went dark several weeks ago.
Well, I'm fairly bored, and I feel that we all are kind of a bit stir-crazy at the moment.
Yeah, and Professor, why don't we take a distraction? Maybe you'll find some inspiration out there.
That is actually a very wonderful idea.
Benny's really just saying this just because he really doesn't want him to make a black hole today.
Weird. I've had this ominous feeling all day, and it just lifted.
Toby Kale's kind of cowering off in the corner a little bit. Even he's scared of this. Well, shall we? Would you mind calling the limousine, yes?
Of course. Call up Delamain.
Well, do you remember what happened last time you had a limousine?
Yeah. And?
Nothing bad happened.
Is,
Swear to God, if someone makes the donation goal right now, I'm going to cry.
Do it.
Oh, I know exactly what the donation goal is in connection to.
As Benny is calling up the limousine, he hears another very, very large explosion. Ah, damn, it did not seem to do anything to the blast shielding. Oh wait.
Oh, is the donation
there's
goal-
a small scratch. Yes, we are on the right track.
Is the donation goal that the professor's gonna make something stupid?
No. The donation goal is something very specific in this instance. It's a big explosion, but it is a very specific explosion.
Interesting.
This
An
is
explosion
not
of
selling
popularity
the-
for our brand.
This is not doing anything positive for my nerves.
What? I mean,
I will say for the viewers out there, the donation explosion isn't good for the party.
please do the donation goal. This party deserves pain. Anyways,
do anything.
I'll start doing some of my crewly duties to get the engines up and running for a departure. So we all
this is
chip
your
in.
captain speaking. We're gonna get ourselves right on the flight here.
It's so real.
Alright, so the party is getting ready to depart. Jarek is already at site. So, is anyone needing to do anything before the party actually leaves?
Great, you letting me? Yes, the
Nope.
professor's gonna keep working on his ultimate grenade.
Should you be doing that on the ship?
Oh, it's okay.
No, he should not.
It's okay. I've set up and made sure that there's a blast shielding in there.
So, each time the professor tries to detonate one of his test grenades on the ship, for some reason the detonator is actually gone. Like even if he keeps his eye on it the entire time, when he goes back and pushes the button, the detonator's just gone for some reason.
Cool.
Well, I guess the professor is going to have to make another alternative.
The professor
where's
resorts to
one of the,
fuse-based bombs.
You know, I like that. That's what we're doing.
He just lights a stick of dynamite and throws it in there, then slams the door shut.
Yes.
The fuse is damp.
Yeah, you light the fuse, it lights, you throw it in, you slam the door, nothing happens. You open it, and the fuse has been put out.
There's now 50 sticks of dynamite in there. One of them
Divine
surely
intervention to
got
keep you alive, despite your efforts to the contrary.
One of these has surely got to work.
You are really desperate to try and blow up the ship, aren't you?
No,
Hey,
I
Benny.
specifically do not want to blow up the ship. I just want to finish my ultimate grenade.
Hey, Benny, I've got the strangest urge to buy a lottery ticket. Do you know where I can get some?
Oh, yeah, I mean... Internet?
None of the sites I can. Well, so we have to be docked for me to buy them off most of the sites that I can find. I just figured you had a better source than that.
I mean, most of the ones that are online are rigged, but I have found one or two that do have some errors in their code that could be reverse rigged.
Be gone a little bit. Keep going without me.
Like I know some lotteries that you could probably like rig them to just get you money. The problem is all those lotteries are like, I want to say the one that was like worth the most I found was like 5,000, and after a certain point they cut you off.
Weird.
Something about mathematical improbability or some bullshit like that.
I mean, it makes sense. I literally follow the goddess of luck. Let's just say that we don't hurt for funding.
Do you not have like casinos?
Somewhere.
Okay. Because that's definitely a business venture that someone probably did at some point.
I mean, look, the problem is we don't do the whole organizing thing very often. She's the goddess of luck, but she's also goddess of travel. And, maybe a traveling casino.
That'd be neat.
A traveling
We'd have to make it
casino
like one of those
ship.
dragon ships that go around, you know?
Yeah. Oh, and it could put on shows and stuff.
Alright, so I've just grabbed one of the defaults pictures to give Jarek for now. It's a big armored helmet.
Kind of like those Cirque things that, like, you know, came around and they were a big event, but it would be less of a Cirque and more of a casino.
Maybe a little bit of both.
I mean, you could, yeah.
Oh, festival cruise ship. Yeah, that's what we could do.
Alright, so the party is able to, without too many arguments, get the retrograde up and running. You're given the location of the station. It appears to be an old research station that was converted into almost like a way station that people would just stop at and maybe live at for a bit. And the distress signal seems to indicate that something really scary has happened.
For the record, the professor did finally give up on trying to get it to go, though now there is a blast chamber on the ship, probably in one of the hangars, which is got about 56 of dynamite, as well as his latest prototype. And he did throw in a couple of incendiary grenades to try and set it off, but since those didn't work either, you know.
Wait, you have that in the hangar?
One of them, yeah.
Okay, not the one with my ships. That is all.
I plead the fifth on the basis of self-incrimination. Anyways, he finally gave up and is now doing research to find the most effective way to annihilate robotic and organic life.
So essentially what he was doing before.
Yes, but now he's doing research to back up his prototypes.
Why do I feel like Ku just put you on an NSA watch list?
And apparently he believes it is rainbows and flowers.
Yeah. Oh, now you understand why it wasn't working.
It needs
None
more
of the
hugs.
none of the detonators were installed.
The
That's
professor
why nothing-
slaps his. The professor
That's
slaps
why
his head.
nothing exploded.
The professor slaps his head. I've only been adding chemical X. Still need sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Yes. Yes! That is the solution!
He's gonna make Powerpuff Girl grenades now.
He does have summoning grenades already.
Now these are just little plushies that look like the Powerpuff Girls, but they have the actual eye laser attack.
So is the ship underway then?
Yep, so the ship is underway. It doesn't take you very long. It takes you less than an hour. During that hour, Jarek has managed to barricade yourself in one of the central rooms. You can hear scratching and scrabbling at the door. There's something trying to get in.
Are there any other survivors on the ship? Or the station that I would have been able to find in my time here? Jarek
Not
would have
yet.
made it a priority to try to find people.
You haven't managed to make it off the lower level yet. You suspect if there were any survivors, they would be on the upper level.
Let's keep moving up for this,
Alright.
whatever these things catch up with me.
Alright, sharing the low level map.
All right, where would I be at?
You're in the control room maintenance in the center. If you actually
Okay.
zoom in, you'll see you're there.
Ah, there I am. Okay.
It is a big map.
Which door is the scrabbling coming from?
The southern door.
Okay. I need to get to that elevator. If anyone's gonna come, they're probably gonna... Is there any, Well, I'm in the control room.
Yeah,
Is
you're
there
in the
any...
maintenance control room.
Oh, okay.
So while you're deciding that, the party, where would you like to show up? Which hangar? There are 4 hangars you can see there. You will need to take the Xeno Seeker.
Whoa. Hold your horses there. First things first, we hail the ship. Or the station.
Ahoy, the ship!
Okay, you get an automated response, which is the distress signal, which Jarek managed to turn on.
Can I do a nice quick little bit of remote hacking to see if I can't gain some more info? Maybe a feed to some of the cameras?
Alright.
Would that be a computer's check then?
Yep, give me a computers check. Alright, you are able to see a lot of the cameras do appear to be damaged and destroyed, but you can actually get the control room maintenance camera working, and you can see Jorik in there. You can see that the corridor to the north of him is clear. The corridor to the south of him has... which ones?
We don't know,
that
Jaffer.
one
You are the
and
one
that one.
painting this picture for us.
Yeah. It has those 2 in it scratching at the door.
Ooh. Do any of the cameras have like a little speaker attached?
Nope.
Or is it just video? Okay.
It's just video.
Alright.
Hold on, I know those things.
Am I facing... This might be the source of where they came from.
Hmm.
That would make sense. Let's come into one of those hangars on the north side of the station. And by north, I mean I'm just gonna point.
Hangar 01 or Hangar 02.
Yeah.
See if you
Well,
can't get a
well,
camera feed in those
I-
hangars to see if any of them are infested.
I use north as a easy way for us to figure out where things are. So, so it looks
One of
like
those hangars.
so you can see the hangars and the connection point that appears clear. You cannot see in through the airlock though.
I figure, but
Cameras around there appear to be down.
I'd like to cycle back to the camera that has Jarek visible, and I'd just like to see what he looks like.
All right, describe your character.
Jarek is clad in full power armor. He is quite large in it. He's standing nearly 9 foot tall. The armor itself it looks like it'd be extremely reinforced, shaped almost like a demon. You could say, to give it a little bit more of a fearsome look. The armor is a mix of black, red, and gold.
So it's like the armor from the first Iron Man movie, but the bad guy armor.
a little bit better looking though, a little bit more streamlined. And the gauntlets sometimes crackle with electricity.
pretty cool.
All right, and Jarek, you've managed to, from your system here, detect that a ship has come in range of the station, and the little camera in the room is blinking to show that someone is watching you.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me.
Is he looking at the camera? I can't really tell. There's no eyes on the suit.
He would be looking up towards the camera once he noticed the light, and he'd give a cheeky little wave, like a 2-fingered salute towards it.
Oh, I think he's doing fine.
We're gonna want to rendezvous with him and figure out what's going on. He looks like he's
Anyone
got
know
himself
old,
pretty well handled.
anyone know old Galarian Morse code? Can we access the light to blink it?
For some reason, I suddenly remember it.
So,
Let's
Samini,
hope that he does.
scanning life signs, you can see dozens of life signs on the ship.
Could
Any
you
of them-
reshare the map with me?
Any of them in the section between Hangar 1 and the central hub?
Not that you can detect. On the lower level, most of them seem centered around the research facility. And the water processing.
What are those? They must be some thirsty boys. And girls. Or girls.
Which, if I don't know if Jarek would know Morse code, if there is in fact a little blinky light that I can control.
It just sort of blinks on and off when it's
It's not controllable.
when it's on. So, Professor, who are you bringing today?
The professor. Well, would he recognize these creatures? Are they the exact same?
They appear close. They appear similar. Yes.
In that case, if I remember, Ember was pretty effective against them, right?
Yeah, they're basically. Well, the easiest way to describe them is they're basically gene stealers.
What?
Oh!
Fire.
Fist meet face. Gene Stealers are four-armed Tyranids. They usually first invade a planet by taking over the people of it, and then make it ripe for being taken over when the hive comes to get them. They serve as a beacon for them. And they are quite scary four-armed monstrosities that can rip you apart quite easily.
And
We
they
must
also have
stop
the
the horde,
ability
brother.
to blend in and hide.
Brother!
Molly's going to, as soon as we land inside, spend a move action to gain 32 temporary hit points.
Well then,
All right,
yes,
go
the
ahead and add-
professor. Sorry.
Yep, go ahead.
He will have Ember out. For the record, he is also bringing along the blast chamber.
Did he just have like a 20-foot room on
Yeah.
wheels?
He has one of those magnetic lift things
Oh my god.
that he can
I don't
use
think-
to transport it.
I don't think it's gonna fit through the first door.
Well, no, but that much firepower should hopefully bring down the station after we've cleared it.
I don't think so.
The magnetic jack, that's what it is.
It like holds one thing up at one spot.
Yeah, so you're so you're putting that on your on the Xenoseeker, are you?
Yes.
In that case,
Well,
I will double
got the
check.
money to replace it, I guess.
Did anyone else bring their ship, or was the Xenoseeker the only ship you guys brought over?
Xenoseeker would have been the only one.
I'm not exposing my fighters to this bullshit.
Alright, I'm just going to put a large circle here just to denote that the Xenoseeker is in that room.
I'm just gonna say
No,
if Jarek had to
not
go
active
through,
fire. Yep.
I was gonna say if Jarek had to go through any of these things, his armor would probably be covered with blood because he probably would have tore them apart with his bare hands.
If you remember when I introduced you, I did say you were covered in ichor and gore.
Fair
If
warning,
Molly's
if you
gonna-
guys lose us, we have some lightning really close to the apartment, so...
Alright. Stay safe if you need to turn systems off to make sure they're safe. I understand.
I've got surge protectors out the wazoo, so...
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that you guys are safe.
So Benny's gonna do hashtag just Benny things, and he's going to walk into the hallway, and then immediately to the ceiling.
All right. So Jarek, you received notifications that the station has a ship has docked with the station, and there are now additional life signs. They're up in Hangar 1. What did you want to do? You've got scrabbling to the south and reports of new life signs entering the station from the north.
New life signs are probably any help we've got, and it seems like someone might have hacked into the system, so I would be starting to make my way towards the north, towards the hangars.
All right. In that case, just to get it in order, everyone, can you roll an initiative for me so we can get it all up and running?
Yeah.
Just in case order does make a difference at any point.
Oh no.
Aha!
Initiative is there. It is.
Sorry.
Damn, Jerk built different.
Holy crap.
He is made for speed.
Ember,
He made for speed, but also look at the
that is
HP.
one hell of an order or initiative on him.
Yeah, I accidentally hit 8-0 instead of 8 point.
But I want to keep the
80 initiative.
yeah. I'm sure that would
All
mean he
right.
gets to act like 5 times before anybody else does.
Under Shadowrun rules, you would. Because Shadowrun rules, when you roll your initiative, you get to act. So every time you act, you just minus 10 from your initiative.
Huh.
Oh.
So if I roll a 40 and my opponent rolls a 3, I will get 3 attacks in before they get 1.
Won't you actually get 4? Because you would have 10 when you subtract that final 10.
So you go from 40 to 30, 30 to 20. Oh yeah, 20 to 10,
And then 10
and
to
then you
0.
go 10 to 0. And at 0 you don't get any. Or if you had 41, you get 5 actions.
Yeah.
Wait, so
But
we've
if
got
he-
about an
Action
hour
would
left
be-
of our session, so let's go and get this going.
All right. So Jarek, you're up first.
Full run sprint towards the hangar one.
All right.
Is it 5 times move speed like it is in Pathfinder?
I believe
for a
so.
run?
Yeah.
It's 4
Okay.
times.
I know it's a feat. If you have the feat or jet dash, then it's 5 times. Otherwise, it's 4.
It is 6 times with jet dash.
Oh,
It is
It's
6
freaking
times.
fast.
But it's got to be in a straight line.
Yeah, it's true.
There needs to be like a supplementary feat that says, okay, it doesn't have to be in a straight line.
All right, so I have 40 move speed, so we are going to move.
here's a trick. So how far? 40.
Yeah, 40
times
move speed.
4,
160 feet.
160 feet.
I think there's like
That'll get-
legitimately been one instance in this entire campaign where I've been able to actually use jet dash.
Listen, I see a lot of very long hauls in this map, so
I do, but I feel like I could clear them without using jet dash.
All right, so you can make it to that intersection.
Just full on sprint. Down that hall as fast as he can.
All right. So that would be then Molly next.
all right, we're gonna do full double move. So that would be. Isn't there a thing to check movement? It's shift. Or do I have to do like a pointer?
If I turn locking back on it, it happens. But
Gotcha.
I'm happy enough for you to use pointers and just draw a straight line for the moment.
And I would go right about there. So that's a double move, and I'm going to also try to hail over the radio. I'm just going to say, if there's anyone still alive who can understand this, I'd advise you respond immediately, lest we accidentally shoot you.
All right. Over the radio, there's a open communication that you just heard.
I have a radio in my helmet. Would I be able to respond back?
Yep.
This is Jarek Kairos. Where are you?
Nah, if I have time, I would probably
Oh, yeah,
respond.
you have time. Like
Yep.
talking is a free action, especially yet since you've yet to engage a hostile.
Coming down, I'd respond. We're coming in from the from hangar number 1 and 2.
All right, I'm at the Section 1 elevator. I'm making my way over towards you now.
I think that's about as much time as I'd have.
All right. So next would be
Oh,
Benny. Oops.
The turn order went to something that's not currently visible. I don't like that.
Benny. You're muted, by the way.
Is this open communication? Like, are we all able to access it?
Yeah, because you guys are on the TACnet. You're all able to communicate within yourselves, and Jarek isn't part of the TACnet, but has an open mic with you guys.
As a note, we do not have a map of this facility, so we do not know where Section 1 elevator is.
Mhm.
He just says as he detaches from the wall and just starts jetpacking.
That's very true. I'll assume you're somewhere near the center.
When you come out of the airlock, take a right.
To there.
Got you. I think.
Just watch out for these things. They're kind of everywhere. I've already had to kill quite a few just to get to the power back on here.
I did. Yeah, I saw you on the monitor. You were. You looked battle weary.
It's Tuesday.
What day is it?
Wait, am I allowed to sprint with a force pack? Is that a thing?
It still has to be in a straight line.
Yeah, I think it still has to be in a straight line.
Oh.
So, Jaffer, what day of the week is it?
It's Sunday.
Okay.
I'll put that aside.
The professor would not. I hate to correct you, but it is actually Sunday for the standard time of the galaxy.
We'll worry about therapy later.
You lose track of time a little bit when you're dealing with eldritch abominations.
I think sprinting's a full action.
You know, I got you. I'm just seeing. I should pass turn, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Yeah, there it is again. You love to see it, folks.
Next is Simimi.
So maybe.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how far a double move gets me.
I said we're yet to get into combat. I'm happy enough for the party to move, sort of all into that little area where that junction there. If you're interested,
As a squad.
like I'm happy
Also
enough for everyone
going
to be
to-
moved there.
I'm also going to hold out my stick. It's my priest stick.
This
See, it's
stick
got a
was
moon.
made for priesting.
See, it's got a moon on the end. Butterfly. A butterfly moon. It's really pretty. I like it. Do you like it?
Desna?
Oh, I might need to borrow that later. I've come to the revelation that I need everything nice for my grenade. And I believe that butterflies are generally considered part of nice.
Yeah. Butterflies are really nice. Wait, grenade?
Don't
But
ask.
let's go ahead and focus on the task at hand.
All right, so you're able to move. You're all able to move to there.
Sometimes some of the things that the professor says, it's so hard to keep a straight face for them.
So, Jarek, you hear down the corridor you just left a distinct bang as a door has been opened.
Ooh.
Shit, 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 fuck, fuck, shit, fuck, fuck, fuck.
And you
Well,
see a
shit.
couple of these things come charging down the corridor at you.
Fuck, shit, fuckers. Stupid fuckers.
And it's your turn again now.
Oh.
Ready? Might we get a translation? I believe he is speaking more your language.
I believe that exact number of shits and fucks means they're on my tail, running as fast as I can, need assistance immediately.
Okay.
More or
Oh,
less.
come out the airlock, take a right, come down to the elevator, take a left. Come on, fuckers, bring it. I'm done running from you.
I'll have to guess that second bit wasn't directed at us.
Maybe.
No, as he literally just moves up to the middle of the door, takes on a stance, and just goes, "Bring it."
All right, you guys, because you did get the cameras, you can see what Jarek's doing.
Getting in there. Yeah.
As he literally just adopts a combat stance, arms up, as lightning is crackling along his arms.
All right. Am I able to sprint with a force pack?
Yes, but the airlock doors only one can be opened at a time because it's an
Fair
airlock.
enough. Yeah, that's very true. Is this one open?
Yes, the one closest to you guys is open.
All right, I will get all the way in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I'd have enough sprint to just make it all the way in because it's 4 times as a full move.
I'm happy enough to call everyone can get into the airlock on their turn if you'd like.
I'm good with it.
Hi.
So I'm intentionally trying to give Jarek a chance to show off a little bit before you guys catch up. That's why I put you guys where you were.
Jarek has a fun feat he gets to use if these things get up to him.
So this is me trying to give Jarek a sort of a cinematic introduction per se.
A character showcase.
Well, I mean, it's also serving as his application, so it better be really good.
Oh crap, did you hear my response? Was I muted when I responded to Ricky?
I think so. Molly?
Yeah, no, to Molly. Benny had responded with, I think that roughly translates to, I'm running as fast as I can, they're right on my tail, I need immediate assistance.
Oh, we heard that.
We heard that, but that was to the professor.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so they spend their full movement charging you. And number 10 will get 1 attack.
And I will use my strike back.
So strike back lets you strike before they do?
I can use my reaction to attack back against someone who makes an attack against me.
Alright, so I have to at least attempt the attack first.
Yes.
They miss, or more accurately, they bounce off your armor.
And he... Let me get the combat check up real quick. He will make a strike back against this one as his arm crackles with lightning, and he brings the strike down on it.
Alright, roll me the attack
Drop
roll.
the hammer of God.
That's a hit.
Rider, critical punch.
Did you roll that on it? No.
No, my bad.
It's alright.
It was there.
Alright. Then that loops round to your turn. So that was your strike back. Now it's your full turn.
5 foot shift. Full round attack.
Did anyone else
And-
feel the station shake?
And I have 3 attacks due to my soldier ability.
So I just realized what you are.
Yes.
You're a Terminator. this is the Power Fist.
I have one more
I don't
attack
think-
after that.
Well, I did hear,
Yep.
I did feel the station shake, but I think that was just the airlock cycling.
And that is hit.
Subtract 4 from this one.
Another hit.
So how
need
did
to
you feel
roll
that? You're
these
floating in the
on
air.
them.
Samimi.
Alright, so 52 on the first
sorry.
one.
Sorry.
Alright. That will splatter number 10.
And I will go against the other 2. Or I
As
go
in-
the other 2 on the Octaron. And would I also get cleave then as well, since I have that?
Yes, because Cleave lets you...
Make another attack.
Yeah. But if you keep up that level of damage, this other one's not going to survive those 2 hits.
It is dead.
Just like three quick punches in less than like 5 seconds. And there's nothing but Chitin and Iker left.
Hell yeah.
Fuckers. Alright. Hey, I just dealt with 2 of these tall, dark, and abominations. So, if you guys want to get here, that would be appreciated. I'm having a really, really bad day.
Yeah, we're only as fast as his airlock, which it's opening now, so we're on
Yeah,
our
so
way.
the airlock takes 1 turn, so you guys are now out. You can get moving.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 60 feet of movement around the corner, because I wouldn't be able to sprint. And that's my turn.
You can
Keeping
double
a...
move though, so if your movement speed is 60, you can...
No, my movement
Move
speed is
again.
30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a slow.
My movement speed is basically 60.
Your movement speed is insane.
So up at 60 to Ricky. I just moved there.
Molly,
Molly, sorry.
come on now.
It's gonna take me some time because it's still your voice. You didn't even change your voice. 10, 20, 5, 35, 45, 50, 55. I think I can get to there. And then best turn. I just like, as I'm starting to round the corner, I'm seeing the elevator, but I'm not seeing you.
Down the corridor on the left, I had to deal with 2 of these things.
Yeah, we saw.
So Mimi, you're up.
I think I smelled that when it happened.
3 loud cracks of thunder.
I should be able to hit right behind Ricky by double flying.
We just sticking together still, or
Yeah,
This is
you
Bonnie, by the
can
way.
move up. You should be able to move up to Molly. If you have standard movement, or is Professor faster or slower than normal?
he's 40.
See, Mimi,
Alright, so
I can understand.
You can get halfway between Simimi and Molly.
See, Mimi, I can understand myself mistaking Molly for being Ricky, but you mistaking Benny for being Ricky is unexcusable.
I just shared a slight little teaser with White Stripes to for future content I have planned as well, and I know he immediately recognized it.
Oh, is this gonna be some 40k bullshit?
I've been on a little bit of a 40k kick lately, so. And one of the map makers I follow has recently been on a big map making spree of 40k, so I've got a bunch of sci-fi 40k maps.
Brother!
Heresy detected.
Well, so I'll give you, to put it in perspective, the upper level of this station has the command center, the Ministorum wing, the Administratum wing, and the Aeronautical wing.
Yeah, we definitely need to explode.
Yeah.
The station just needs to not be.
For the Emperor!
We need a miniature exterminatus.
I mean, at this point, Kerr is basically a space marine.
That's why I posted the GIF I did in Retrograde Renegades.
Yeah. Because also, like, with the +6 to all the stats, you're Astartes.
Don't worry, I just have 2 power fists. This is what happens when you get within range of someone with power fists.
You get power fisted.
Alright, so
Mimi.
that will bring us
Family
back around to
friendly.
Jarek's gonna start running back. And he's gonna skid to a stop as he sees all of them. He just kind of casually, as he skids to a stop, brushing off his hands of the dried blood that's still there. So, you're the rescue party that came?
Mm-hmm.
What you expected?
I wasn't sure if anyone actually would come. Good to see ya.
Okay, so Jarek, really important question. What color is your armor?
I imagine right now it's ichor green, but
Right now, black, red, and gold.
Okay, at least it's not blue.
I am not an Ultra Smurf. If
That was
anything,
the only thing I cared about is not blue.
if anything, I would be a Celestial Lion. Blue and gold would be my color scheme because that chapter rocks. They are like the only chapter that actually stood up to the Inquisition and told them go fuck off. But yeah, I can change the color scheme of my armor when I want to. So right now it's black, red, and gold. So how much room do you have on your ship?
yes.
I like answers like that. That makes me not want to have to rip a hole in this wall. Okay, so are you guys against going upstairs and trying to rescue as many survivors as we can find?
How many survivors do you think there are?
Well, for every survivor there isn't, I'm going to be killing one of these creatures for it.
Well, our job is to find and rescue survivors, though we really need to be careful with these damn things.
Why?
They can look like a survivor.
Oh, can they?
They can.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were making that up.
No. No.
Oh, joy.
Alright.
Is there any way to identify them?
Not that we
Speaking
found.
of, I'm sure the professor would have been able to figure something out.
Oh yeah, he did do some like science afterwards, didn't he?
Yeah. So is he able to, did he design some kind of scanner?
Yes, but you will need a blood sample in order to do a scan.
Great. The
This guy's covered
professor's
with it.
going to go up to Jarek. I'm going to need a sample of your blood, if you would.
Why?
In order to make sure that you are who you say you are and not one of these creatures.
This is our fixer and general demolitions expert. Trust him.
Wait, you trust him?
No.
Just telling someone else to trust him.
Prefer not taking this off, and it's a little bit hard to get a blood sample otherwise.
Oh, I
You
thought
guys
you meant you
did
needed a
say
sample of
splatter.
blood from his armor.
You
No,
did
I
see
need
him
a
splatter 2 of them, so...
Yes.
Figure that's
and
proof enough for now.
The professor is logical. And it would make sense that if they want to get off of here, they would sacrifice 2 of their own kind in order to sneak one of theirs behind enemy lines.
Jarek, does your armor have a biomonitor in it?
Yes.
Cool. So you don't actually need a direct sample of the blood, because the biomonitor in the armor can basically give you the same readout you would need. If you trust the armor that the guy's wearing.
I suppose I will for now.
Jarek, will also, you'll get a pop-up on your system from a coup, K-00, inviting you to a tactical network.
I would join it.
Alright. Jarek is now part of the TACnet. This is my way as a DM of saying you guys are always in communication, you can see what each other can see. Again, it's sort of a simplified way of me being slightly lazy and making things easier for everyone.
Also, your suit is now being overwhelmed by crate facts. Was that what it was?
Technically, yeah, but I think that was directed towards only the professor.
Yes, and the professor set up an algorithm because he found them so fascinating that he sends them automatically to the group. I'm sure everybody else has put in filters to block those out, but he still sends them.
So you've joined the TACnet, your mailbox starts filling up almost immediately, but that's out of the way and you're in combat mode right now.
Alright. So, quick question. Is there any obvious, like, priests or clerics or that kind of thing here?
Yes,
Points to
Samimi is
Samimi.
very Samimi the Yosoki is very clearly a priest.
And is currently glowing with spectral butterfly wings, I believe.
Actually, at this point, is currently glowing as a spectral butterfly. Or cosmic butterfly. There's whole galaxies in those wings.
That's
We've
really
stood
annoying.
around for long enough. We should probably go.
Now we need to know
Yes.
where we're going.
Guess which one of these is a Desnan?
Desna, Joy. Yeah, he does not seem thrilled necessarily to be around
You've got
Samimi.
mail. You've got mail. You've got mail.
I swear to God.
You've got
Setting it to
mail.
mute.
You've got mail.
Alright, so. Alright, so I suppose we shall have to get up there and make sure that we find all of the survivors that we can.
Could I give them a map of the station?
Yes, you can.
I will
You're
send them
part of the-
each a map of the station.
So part of the
Excellent.
TACnet is you guys now have the map. So on this level, you're detecting life signs in the research facility and water processing. On the level above, you're counting dozens of life signs, but you cannot isolate them down.
Hey, Professor.
Yes, Benny.
What do you think about a controlled explosion right above Section 3, the Sector 3 elevator? Actually, a controlled explosive right maybe at the junction right past the Section 4 elevator.
We should probably make sure that anything left on the station is, hostile first.
So I think we should go for the research facility first because it's closest and it's on our way out. So the last thing I would like is for something to board the ship while we're away.
I would agree.
Seems like the worst case thing.
I'd like to see something try.
As well
I've seen the
as,
security on it. It's not very good.
I
Guys,
would
the professor's trying to
prefer
talk.
that we leave this area nice and open because I've got a couple of the kobolds from the ship ready to bring my blast chamber. I think the engine room would be a great place to leave that.
If you guys want, I can go take out everything in the research facility while you guys go take out whatever you guys want.
I'll let you have all
We
the
all
fun? No, thank you.
We should all at least stick somewhat together. Who knows how many of them are there? There are.
Yeah,
And if there's
we'll
a
get
big-
them. Tamimi waves their stick threateningly.
Molly's gonna start heading over to the research facility.
Actually, the 9 foot tall armored man is going to walk over to the mouse. Is it a mouse? It looks like a mouse.
It's a
Yusoki,
Yusoki.
so mouse or rat folk.
Yeah, he's just gonna reach out and pat his head.
Or
Oh,
her.
great, another one.
Don't take
Benny
it
just-
personal if I tell your god to go fuck off.
Benny just
That's your
casually
choice.
slings his. I assume it's also essentially an anti-tank rifle. I don't know. At this point, I honestly don't know what caliber it is. It does a lot of damage.
Alright, so you guys are completely uneventful as you get to there. I'm just moving a lot of you to make it easier.
So, who are you?
Jarrett Kyrios, I tend to go world to world, helping out where I can. Going on,
Adventure
passing
sort.
through, sometimes overthrowing governments. Same old, same old.
I don't like that last one.
I mean, dictatorships, but assholes, monsters, tyrants, that kind of thing.
We've overthrown one or two of those.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they weren't really governments as much as collaborations of cults.
I think that's technically what a government is.
Shut up.
I hate to break it to you.
Also, your dad. He
He
kind of.
wasn't a government figure. He was a businessman and a poor one.
He owned a planet.
He did
That's
not.
definitely government.
He did not own a planet. I'm fairly.
I do recall
Jaffer!
that he owned a planet. Who is this Jaffer you're speaking of?
Jarek is just going to be chuckling softly as he's listening to all this. He seems very amused and at ease with this. Alright, so as he kind of looks at everyone, I'm just going to say I'll take point at the front, if that's okay.
I'll be right
seem
behind
big and
you.
capable.
And don't worry if bullets start flying all around, since I literally cannot hit you.
I would recommend being careful of being surrounded too much. I do enjoy my grenades.
As Jarek is just going to flex a little bit as his gauntlets begin crackling with energy, and a force field activates. Careful? I'm always careful. It's
don't
Tim who
have
needs
a
to be
lot of
careful.
Explosions, do you?
I can take it. Go nuts.
Oh, good.
So before we get to the door, and he's going to do his thing where he walks onto the wall. And he's basically going to position himself on like the top of the door frame, so that he's basically using the door's half cover and ready to aim the rifle down, upside down, into the chamber.
Jarek is ready to be the big, loud distraction.
So we have the Terminator, the Vindicare, the Skitari, the Psyker, and the Inquisitor.
Yeah! Let's do this!
More words.
I have no idea what any of that means. I'm guessing that
It's a bunch-
Samimi doesn't either.
It's
Dumb
basically a bunch
Warhammer
of
stuff.
Warhammer special classes.
Yeah, a Terminator in Warhammer is a Space Marine who is in such heavy armor that literally they can take a tank round and not even slow down. It is the strongest, most powerful armor the Imperium has.
Second strongest.
I mean, I'm not counting a Dreadnought.
No, I'm talking about Oromite, or the Custody Terminator.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those don't usually get put out, though. Well, they are getting put out now because the Custodes are actually doing something finally.
Yeah, but like a Custody Terminator is another level.
They are unstoppable.
I'm going to hold a. I'd like to prepare a action, or a move action
Yep.
rather. If I see something when the door opens, I'm going to use my exocortex tracking to track up to 2 of them.
Okay.
And
So everyone has stack up on the door and get ready.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to start charging in as soon as the door opens.
I am going to shoulder my stick.
Professor, you're going to be staying back there, or you're going to move up to the door?
Sorry, I was fixing my headset. The
It's all right.
professor will come over and load up his cluster launcher.
Alright. You open the door.
Oh, hey, I'm assigned as the captain of the Retrograde. Cool.
Oh, look. Happy fun time creatures.
But I'm going to activate tracking on number 9 and number 14. Because they're the closest. Or actually,
Alright.
can I see those 2 that look to be a different... Oh, they're over there. Gotcha. I wouldn't be able to see them.
The Ichor Lords.
Yeah, allegedly. You can't see them through the walls.
I correct.
I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna be on 9 and 14.
All the doors inside there are open, and the reason you can see everything is that now that the door is open, I believe it's the professor has the ability. Or who was it that had the extra sensory? That had the echolocation.
Me. I've got
Yeah.
blind sense out to 60
The
feet.
professor does as well. Also, the donation goal has been completed.
Fuck.
All right. So just as you open the door, Molly, your entire system shows up with warnings.
Uh-oh.
And you get a notification that the protocol for Ricky has just been accelerated in timeline due to an attack on the station.
Do I
On
feel
Ricky's
this? Do I feel?
station.
And this station that we're on does not all of a sudden shudder.
Nope.
Wonderful. I'll put that aside. Because it's very important and very bad. It has to be. Or it's good.
It's pretty bad. The timer that was at like a week is now counting down in minutes.
Uh-oh. How many minutes?
Roll me a percentile die, and that's how many minutes.
This could be horrendously bad. An hour and a half. Not even. All right.
Hour and 17.
We should probably hurry.
Until Ricky's protocol activates.
I'll put that aside.
Molly,
And-
why are you making warning klaxon noises?
I wouldn't worry about it right now. Let's deal with this thing first, because there's a lot in there. And I think it's
All right.
Marten's turn.
Yep, Jarek, you're first.
Let's see. Hmm. You guys are mostly ranged, right?
I mean, you've got me
Uh.
propped up on the wall upside down with a sniper rifle, so...
Ember here is much more of a melee combatant, as he reaches down and pats Ember's head.
Are these things looking at us? Do they look like they're getting ready to come after us as soon as we come in?
Oh, it looks like the second it's their turn, they'll be charging.
Alright, I'm going to take up a defensive position in front of the door. And adopting a ready stance, ready to basically rip the head off of the first one that comes within range.
Alright, I'm just going to back you up half a square because you're in the middle of squares.
Alright, I'm going to do my best to block this door so they can't get through it.
Alright,
Bring it,
So-
bitches.
What I'm
Molly,
hearing is
your turn.
slobbering
Right.
time.
We're not gonna do that super cool thing that I was thinking about because that's probably not a great idea. But I'm going to borp 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna zoom my way in here, right into the door, and I'm going to fire. I'm gonna fire a shot at Orcorin number 9 with my big chain gun.
Alright,
So this would be. I'm just gonna roll it. I'm gonna consult because I think this is at a +3.
that's to hit. Even without a +3, that's a hit.
21 points of piercing damage, and I believe that would be my turn.
Alright. Number 11 is going to charge. And is going to make an attack at Molly.
Bring it.
And miss. Next, number 9 that you injured is going to charge.
That's fair.
And is going to make an attack at Jarek. And also miss.
Strike
Jarek,
back.
What's your armor class, by the way?
My KAC is 35, my EAC is 30.
They only have +13.
We are in Terminator armor, and
Welcome to playing with Timmy as a player.
Oh no, I'm not complaining. Like, if you want to be a frontline Terminator tank, that's the way to do it.
this is my strike back against it.
Okay, as long as you don't roll a 1, you also auto hit them because they're AC 20.
Alright, this is damage for the strike.
So the trick on these guys is they have a decent number of hit points, and they're supposed to be used in high numbers.
I believe these are high numbers right now.
There's going to be high numbers once we're through with this.
Charge, and they're going to attack. Which one of you? Jarek again. Even with an 18 on the die, I still miss.
Jarek's just batting aside the claws with his bare hands.
The first Ichor Lord is going to step out to about there.
What the fuck is that?
That's a bigger one.
Well, it's
Ah,
very
challenge!
Give me a sec. My system's playing up a little. Alright, so I need the rules for Mind Thrust.
Ooh. I really hope that's not aimed at me.
What level?
I actually have
Mind
spell
Thrust is 3.
resistance.
You said 3?
Yep, Mind Thrust 3, and it's targeting Jarek.
Ooh.
It has to try to get through my SR, I think.
Oh shit, he's got one of those.
Yes, I did. It's probably not going to be useful, but I thought it could be something that could be helpful at times.
So
What's
what's
mine
your
at,
spell
though?
resistance level?
I think it's only 15 because I can only use a +4, it says. Otherwise, it'd be 18 or 19
Where do you see
if I
that,
could use my
Doc?
full strength. It's one of the modules in my armor.
Ah.
I'm happy enough to use it for you to use it at full strength. Like if you've got anti-magic on your armor.
Then it'd be 19 then if you let me use my full ability score.
All right. In that case, your armor registers that there was a magic attack against you. But
As,
that's it. Nothing
as
happens.
glowing runes just erupt along the armor as the magic hits and dissipates from it.
So you're a Grey Knight.
Yeah, I'm a Grey Knight, basically.
Great night!
I prepared for every eventuality.
All right. Next one charges. And prays for a 20.
You got mail.
God damn it, not now! I'm in the middle of a fight!
Zim? Could I just have a critical miss card? I pray for a 20 and I get a 1.
Absolutely.
You guys wanted a tank? Here's a tank!
See, Jepper, there's your problem. You're praying. You need to do blood sacraments for a 20.
So I'm praying to the wrong emperor.
Oh, the Emperor!
What
Mine
type?
is for the four-armed emperor. Melee, piercing, kinetic.
You should have stretched first. You move 2 steps down the dexterity poison track for 1d4 minutes.
Alright, so
My hamster
this
is
one
getting
comes
antsy.
in.
If we be adventurers, let us adventure.
Wait, we've got an influence for a DM
Yeah.
reroll.
Can you refund that one for Toshime? Because I have enough guys here that they're supposed to be expendable anyway.
Okay.
These guys are supposed to be able to try and get past the tank and rip the nice squishy guys behind apart.
You will not pass!
So this one runs up, thinking hey, I'm finally going to do something. Slams its fist right into your armor, and you hear this sickening crunch.
By the way, I just shared a GIF in the Retro Renegades about what my character's about to do. I thought you guys might get a chuckle out of it.
Coming out of the side room, another one of the large Ichalords. And this one is again going to try. And you deny that one as well.
Bring it, bitches! Bring it! Tank boss is here!
And this one's going to move up to there and try a projectile vomit at Molly. I didn't roll a 1, it was a 2. See, when I DM, I tend to be like really bad at being able to actually hit you guys. That's a 4. And Betty, you're up.
You have the legal power to say he rolled a 19. I'm just saying.
Well, it's funny, interesting. Like, also both of the mind thrust spell resistance attempts have been a 4 on the die.
Aw. Alrighty. So I just look at Mr. Big Ichor Lord number 8 over there, and I'm like, this is the boss. Alrighty. So first things first, you all know what we're doing. First, roll to see if it hits. Oh, that might not hit.
I know, a 21 will miss.
Roll 28.
A 28 will hit.
Okay. What's his class number, whatever?
He's a CR9.
CR9. Okay, that's above a 29.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. So, first things first. We got the special damage, the special spicy damage. What am I at again? 568. Yeah. So that's a 23 modifier. And blammo. 51 damage.
I see you two specialize in the field of over amounts of damage.
Yes! You have an anti-tank rifle. I think I do too.
My fists are anti-tank rifles.
Okay, so you have the anti-tank rifle that hits by being big. He has the anti-tank rifle that hits by just, okay, I go through the little slit visor and hit the guy inside.
Precision German engineering.
Alright, number 13. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to move up and try and projectile vomit again. And that's a nope. And the next one is going to move up. I actually made a mistake here and blocked the ability to move past even if they provoke AOs. They're just so keen to try and get in on you that they've bottlenecked themselves. That's actually a hit!
Hey!
Projectile vomit actually has Alright, so we roll the damage on Jarek, and I need a fortitude save from Jarek.
Does it hits my force field? It doesn't actually get through it though. My temporary HP.
Okay then, in that case the hallucinate damage from the vomit does nothing. Because, yeah, it hits the shield and didn't go through the shield.
My force field flares as it hits before burning away.
All in all, not a good day for these guys.
Or a great
No.
day. Probably having a fun time.
They're trying.
I mean, one of them hit you, so...
That one will die last.
How do you keep track of them?
It's the ugliest.
I don't understand.
No, they all look pretty ugly to me.
I mean, if it was any darker, I'd probably mistake them for you.
Thank you for the compliments.
Oh,
I like
no
being
offense.
terrifying.
I like this
Oh
one.
wait.
Samimi, your turn.
Do these things look like they don't like radiation?
I suspect if you were to hit them with radiation, they would not do that well.
Yeah, we have my actual blood brother in the chat right now.
The boy.
Tell him I say hello.
First things
He
first.
can hear you.
He say hello.
What's that got to do with anything? I told you to tell him that I say hello.
Matt says I respond with hello.
So, remember
Wonder what
that
he's
stick
getting
that
at.
Samimi has shouldered?
Mm-hmm.
It sort of shimmers and is a rifle.
Fire.
Pew 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 pew.
Oh.
I think that second one probably hits.
Yes, that is miss and hit.
Did you do something to roll 2 attacks at once?
Full attack?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sniper doesn't have a full attack. Not normally.
This is like a level 1 weapon, but I wanted to show it off anyway. Pew! Ice.
Any damage counts.
Yeah. Gonna break out the spells after this, I think.
Got to get you a proper shooter.
I've got a few of them. I just wanted to use this one for once. I don't use it enough. I should upgrade it.
Fair. It looks fun.
Meanwhile, the professor has forsaken all conventional weaponry and gone with pure grenades. Because he can't hit the broadside of a barn with anything but grenades!
It's kind of
For
funny.
whom
how,
it may
like,
concern.
This entire area right here, well, we're suddenly not going to have enemies there.
Yeah.
So a bullet has your name on it. A grenade is to who it may concern.
Some of my spells are, this is a public service announcement.
TNT is to
For the
to
residents
recipients. Yeah, to residents. What else was there?
Dear grid coordinates.
Yeah, a cruiser was dear postcode or dear grid coordinates. ICBM is dear postcode,
To the
and
people of. There was one that was to the people of.
yeah, and that's the nuke to the people of city.
I've seen the nuke as, this is a public service announcement.
I will
And then you have an
apologize.
asteroid that's just
I apologize ahead of time, but that is the area that he's going for.
You
Actually,
might be able to move
wait,
5
wait.
feet to the
It
east.
is technically that way.
Quick thing, Jaffer. I have DR5, so I would have taken 5 less damage from the bile.
all right.
Can't you throw it a bit further?
Your temporary hit points.
There you go. Ooh, yeah, you could even get that guy down there.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you see, the professor is 2 postcode.
Okay.
Well, let's try out
The
my new
audience
toy.
The audience wanted big explosions.
I prefer more personal touch.
Wait, this says I can do a full attack. Can I launch?
Yes. You can launch
Throw
2
more
sets.
than one grenade.
Boom, 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 boom.
Those hit the area.
Come on, Benny,
Basically-
we're not in a club.
If he rolls a 1, then he has to roll scatter. But otherwise, he's accurate enough to hit the AC 10 of the square.
You just see the professor launching grenades, and then Benny just goes, "Holy dooly!"
Hit the deck!
At this point,
heard that response. I heard that preemptive reference.
once you launch your grenades, he's just going tung, 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 tung. It's like an automatic grenade launcher.
I'm a grim bloody fatty tails, and
So,
I'm a happy bloody
I believe we have to roll reflex saves.
yes.
Well, it's pretty much all of them.
I'm going to roll a single reflex save for all of them, because that way it's easier.
Ooh, I think I failed.
So what is the reflex save needed, Zim?
I have no idea.
I think it's 10 plus the grenades level. I believe.
While you're rolling damage, let me take a look at your grenade. Let me look at the grenade launcher.
Well, this incendiary grenade is a level 8.
So that would be 18.
Allegedly, according to my memory.
Is it your random access memory or your read-only memory?
This is more like the recycle bin.
So it's 10 plus level of weapon of the items. So you guys make your saves. None of them do.
So we would take half damage.
See, now I have to
Okay.
question if Japper really made that saving throw, or if he just really doesn't want to halve all of their damages.
Actually, the DC is 10 plus half the grenade, so 14 plus whatever your dex mod is, Professor.
Oh, so 6.
6, so that would be 20. So that would actually still be 18 because since it's a full attack, it's a minus. Actually, it's a minus 2, so it would be a 16 DC.
My hamster is getting antsy.
So the
If we
10
be adventurers,
there
let
is
us
what
adventure.
hit the two of you.
What the fuck? That is luck.
And then this is a hybrid grenade, so he was doing incendiary for 1/2 and
Acid.
I don't think I have acid. But I do have
Oh.
shock. But it would also hit Molly, so I don't want to do shock.
Yeah. What's good against the
Can't just
flesh?
do frag is the other one.
Good point. I forgot frag was a thing. We'll do frag for the other one.
So it's basically white phosphorus at this point.
We'll just do this.
I'm pretty sure that's a war crime.
I'm pretty sure the professor's a walking war crime.
Yeah, he did torture that one guy, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
So is that 10 damage before or after the reflex save?
Before.
And the reflex halves it?
Yeah.
Sweet, I
And
take
then
nothing.
you take nothing.
It just hits my
except
armor and bounces off.
Technically, 5 of that is from one grenade, the other 5 is from another grenade.
Then it stops both of it then. It's each source.
Except that... Hold on. Let me get through this. I apparently did not add... What is going on? Okay. Where's number 14? I missed it for the second. There we go.
I think Sim just likes rolling lots of dice. That's why he does it for each individual one rather than just one and let
Yes!
me do it across the board.
Yes, I do. Okay. I took down 2 of them. The rest are probably pretty close to death. For you guys... So, one blast did 21 points. The other one did 24. Or... 21 and 19. For the record, one was piercing, the other was fire.
These are separate effects. Would these take a separate reflex save?
Probably.
No, so it's one reflex save, pass or fail. You pass, therefore you take half from each
So wait, these are 2 frag grenades, or?
So he's launching a combined grenade. Basically, it's a white phosphorus grenade at this point. It's got explosives, it's got shrapnel, and napalm.
Jesus.
Love the smoke
So-
home in the morning.
So that's your first set of grenades.
That is both. I combined both of them. So my full attack, all the damage has been put out there.
Okay.
So against the Molly and Jarek, one of them did a total of 21, the other did a total of 19.
All right, and they halved them, so we'll call it even 10 for both. And then
So
Jarek.
however much damage you take.
Yeah, my DR will kick in, so I'll take 5 from each.
And Molly takes 10.
There you go.
So that means your shield. Yeah, so your shield would take that and reduce that. Yeah, and I see the influence. So if the professor gets another round of grenades, it's going to be even worse.
Worse for who?
Everyone.
Yes. Ember is going to squeeze past Molly over to here. After, well, as the smoke is clearing. And he's also basically going to explode. Fantasy Grounds, what are you doing? There we go. Setting... Does that work? Okay, it does not. There's no save on this. They are just, oh wait, I do have to make an attack. So that, and that.
So that's miss, hit, hit.
So then 25 and 11 are on fire and will take 2d6 damage at the beginning of each of their turn.
Alright.
Which did not apply automatically, but, that's that. Alright, I'm done.
Alright. He moves to there. And Jarek, it's your turn again. The entire room just exploded, basically.
I will regain 4 temporary HP as my shield recharges. And I am going to use my feet lunge, which allows me to increase my reach by 5 feet. Would that allow me to reach Oricon 11?
Yes, an extra 5 feet will let you reach 11.
Then I am going to go to town, full round attack, starting with Oricon 11.
Alright. Yep.
If I can find them all. There they are. Okay. So
You can drag it onto the icon on the map, if it helps.
okay. So
Hit, hit.
okay. I'll just do the damage for this one real quick.
Even with a 3.
So, oh shoot. Wrong person.
Did you just roll that damage on yourself?
No, I just rolled it off to the side.
60 against 11. That
Yep.
would kill 11.
Alright, that'll also trigger cleave, so I'll get an extra attack there. So the second attack is going to be going against Oricon 4 instead.
Mm-hmm. Splat.
Make a attack against 14. Ooh, crit!
Wait,
All right. So the way I run crits with players here is you don't have to roll to confirm a crit, but you do
Okay.
have to roll to confirm a critical miss. So the players will always critical hit on the first chance, and you get a chance to avoid a critical miss. The NPCs have to confirm their hits, but auto fail critical misses.
Okay.
It's heavily slanted towards the party's favor, but you guys are always going to be subject to more critical hits than NPCs. So Zim, we need a critical hit card for melee kinetic bludgeoning, I believe.
Yes.
Runaway! Bonus effect. The attack has the automatic weapon special property. Which I don't
What's
think
half of
really
the range?
applies to that.
That'll be 5, so you'd be able to make one additional attack with a -4 against the one that's 5 feet from you.
Okay.
The one that he just critted against.
Technically.
Also-
I don't think it's going to survive, though.
Extreme Melee, Parrying Strike. Bonus effect. Gain a +2 bonus to your EAC and KAC for 1 round.
Oh, sweet. That cancels out the penalty I take for lunging.
So you're just here to ruin somebody's day?
I just want to give it a hug.
I'm pretty sure you punched through what it used to call a brain.
And I cannot reach Oricon 12.
5-foot step would let you do it, because you still have lunge.
He's in superposition. There you go.
The correct term is muda.
It would actually also let you also get a shot on 13 as well, if you still have that cleave,
I do.
because that's a hit. There's also
So-
another critical hit there.
These poor babies. All right, so this will be against 12.
We need another
Throat
critical
shot.
hit card.
The target cannot breathe or speak. This effect can be removed using first aid, using the first aid task or the medicine skill, or of the medicine skill.
I don't think we needed a critical hit card to tell us that.
And then this will be for the other one that I would have hit too.
Interestingly enough, you hit 12 perfectly. He's unconscious, but not dead.
As he is literally a whirling storm of metal fists and lightning, striking and ripping these things apart, in killing like 5 of them in less than 5 seconds.
This is what we call a blender.
I softened them up for you.
What just happened?
Hi, I'm Benny Kingston, and welcome back to Will It Blend. Today, Oricran. Will it blend? Yes.
That was my JoJo impression. Alright, so that's all for me. I'm how do I end my turn?
I should
a
have
little arrow on the bottom.
a little arrow down the bottom.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
no.
love to see that.
You see this come out of the room.
Ooh.
Fun times.
And it will move to there. No, slightly scaled it wrong. There you go. It's a large creature. It's not bigger than that. And it is going to make a ray attack against Jarek, because Jarek is clearly the scariest one there and just destroyed half of its brood.
Awaken, my child, and know or embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, that you were created to serve the Swarm.
That will hit, and that does get past your spell resistance.
Ooh.
Okay.
Awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright.
Hey, I mean, as long as I'm not mind control, you guys are fine.
The will of the swarm.
I mean, it's a ray attack, so I'd prepare yourself.
All right, Molly, you're up.
All
What
right,
did it-
so
It attacked you with a ray of searing light.
it
Basically,
didn't.
smite.
Let's see, how much do you
attack
take
me.
from that?
Barely.
Look at that.
A truly small amount. I am going to. Would I be able to see it from my position at the moment?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take a 5-foot step over in this direction. I'm going to use a move action to target it and the thing below it, the Ichor Lord, whatever it is. Yeah, Ichor Lord number 8 and the Brood Lord. They're now targeted by my Exocortex. I'm going to do a single attack at the Brood Lord with a +3. So, plus 20 overall.
All right.
Does that hit?
That does hit.
Perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. As I'm just gonna open fire with my machine gun. And I believe that is going to be my turn. Jesus, still going.
All right. So that Ichor Lord is going to.
Go home and rethink his life choices.
Too close to here.
I just saw 5 of my babies die. I'm just gonna go that way.
And
Val Zeno, face the might of the God Emperor! Wait, what?
Mind
What
control
was
me,
I
I
saying?
dare you.
I get mind control. This is how the party dies.
You would
all
be
right. So I
surprised.
do. Yeah, a will save. Actually, no. I need a spell resistance save from me first.
Well, I don't have spell resistance unless he's
Alright.
still going for Jarek.
And he's going for Jarek. Like they've identified Jarek as the threat here.
This fool.
That does make it past your spell resistance, so I will need you to make me a will save.
Go, Gadget will save. I have a decent will save.
That will pass. It wasn't quite like mind control, but you feel like it wanted you to not think of it as an enemy.
Oh, okay.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. We're
Bro,
friends.
right, bro?
This other one completely fails its spell penetration roll.
I have made myself priority targets.
This one, since it's next to Ember, is just going to attack Ember.
Does it
I mean, I
take
guess
fire
it's
damage?
the safe option.
And will still miss. Benny, your turn.
Jeff, or did that last guy take his fire damage? Did number 25
No,
take that
he did
flame
not.
damage?
Zim, did you want to roll that? Because you rolled it for the other one?
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
He's still going. Benny, your turn.
Perfectly average
All
roll.
right. So Benny sees the the Brood Lord come out, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, high priority target," and is gonna focus fire there. So yeah,
Threat
Kabam
identified.
number 1. Kabam number 2. Fuck.
Hit
Is
and
that-
miss.
Damn it. All right. What's its challenge rating?
The Broodlord's CR. Roll and I'll tell you.
That might make it.
So that has to be CR 11 or less, correct?
Yes.
You do not get the bonus.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh yeah, and if that thing can take bleed damage, it takes bleed damage.
Alright, it's dripping blood on the floor.
Light wounds. Ooh.
That's going to be a miss, and I assume you're going to splat it in return. Oh no, sorry.
That one's
You
the
got that.
unconscious one.
Yeah, that's the unconscious one. I forgot about that. In that case, I need to make it do a
It's blood at you.
fortitude save.
What are you going to do? Bleed on me?
It bleeds out and dies.
I've had worse.
It
I
did
have
not
something
make it.
very fun to plan.
This one will, however, move up and it'll take the attack roll from the other one. Misses your retaliation, I assume.
Yep, we're gonna try to splat it. Muda. Eat crits!
Crits for days.
I need to draw a card at this point.
It doesn't exist anymore. What the? Terminator Fist. Meet Xeno Scum. Xeno Scum, meet Oblivion.
Alright. They move like that. And Simimi, your turn.
Okay, I have determined how I can deal the absolute most damage I can possibly deal. I'm casting haste on the party.
Oh.
Trying to click. Let me see. Fine.
Remind me what
How do
haste does?
I do more damage? I make the damage dealers go more.
What does haste do again?
Gives you either an extra attack or an extra movement.
I'm also going to end my turn here.
How long does
And
this
if the
haste
Tiger
last?
Lord decides to end his turn next to me, he gets to deal with being blind. His choice.
How long does this haste last?
The
Looks like.
I put the description in there. It's 1 round per
Yeah,
level.
I can't.
So
click on
11
it.
rounds.
Fortunately.
Okay. 11 rounds, so basically the rest of combat.
Basically. Considering we're in round 3?
I assume it only gives an additional single attack and not a full round attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
so
it can be kind of.
An extra 1 attack or an extra movement.
Gotcha.
But that extra movement does mean that you can move and do a 4-round attack.
Yeah, but I don't need to.
I have
a
something really
sniper.
fun planned for this. This is gonna be great.
Professor,
Right there should be sufficient.
Thunk, 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 thunk.
Yes.
Oh, and here I
Yes.
was trying to block up the door to try and buy time if Jarek went for that room for the Ichalord to try and do something, and now I just realized I've stacked them up.
I was actually going to bull rush to the first one, push those 3, and then full round attack all of them with ability of mine.
Clustered enemies, we can deal with that. Targets that are far off in the distance, we can deal with that. Targets that are in our face, we can deal with that.
What's the normal radius on these?
Yeah,
Normal
'cause it's doubled.
radius is 20.
Yeah.
Because of the cluster launcher, it's 30. And thanks to influence, I got 2 more squares, so it is now
No,
40.
double.
No. It's yeah. He said square the spaces, and
Which
the
is
easiest
double.
way to do that
So
is to
it's
double
60.
the radius.
That section of the ship is not going to exist.
Look, we're behind a wall. You and Samimi will have to deal with this.
Yeah, you're gonna need to overcome the damage reduction of the wall. Just because the explosion is more spread out doesn't mean it's more deadly. Thankfully.
Have fun with that, bud.
Well, it's a good thing I haven't made my perfected, my ultimate grenades yet, because their whole point is going through walls.
So if they do, how much flame damage do they do?
This time, I am thinking frag grenades and I mean, I like the incendiary one. Actually, the incendiary was supposed to set all those other ones on fire.
Considering only one of them is left alive and it's on fire from Ember right now.
Yeah, Embers would supersede this one because his is more. What does the pulse grenade do again? 3d10
A lot.
energy and entangled for 1d4 rounds.
I mean, I think this damage is equivalent to a level 14 grenade. I just want to say that.
What?
The having 2 effects at the same time is equivalent to like a level 14 grenade.
Cool. No, we'll go with the.
I'm mostly allowing it because that's what the professor's focusing on. So, and you're seeing numbers other people are throwing out.
Yeah, the professor still is not even comparing to some of the other numbers.
But the thing is, you can do that numbers over a large area. So,
Yeah. Overall, I come out
I
about
want
the
you-
same.
as a DM, I want you guys to feel powerful. I think I'm doing a good job.
So, you want to make your saving throws before I start rolling or after?
Alright, let me. see what
You
the
are
equal-
outside of the range, Samimi.
Oh, okay.
Benny is not.
Behind a wall, though.
I'm behind
Benny's
2
behind a
walls.
wall. Yeah, Benny is out of line of effect.
Damn.
Behind 2 bulkheads, actually.
Good try.
Equal fails. But the other guys succeed. So the Ickle Lords will take full, and the Oricans will take half.
I wonder if those guys realized the world of pain I just unleashed.
So there's that for the full for the half, it would be that, and that. So 29 and 30? Yeah. To each of the others.
Alright.
Well, half that, but, you know.
So 15 damage. Oh, sorry. 29, 30, so 30 total.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Ember's turn.
Ember will do that.
That's a hit.
And then that, because he's hasted. Really?
There we go.
To confirm the miss, or...
It's not a critical miss.
Okay.
You did get a critical hit in there as well, though.
I'm aware. It's just that it also came with a miss.
So you've got one hit, one critical hit, and one miss by the looks of it.
Would it miss if it had a -3, or had the -4? Because it would technically be a full attack.
28. No, the 28 would still hit.
No, the 19.
No, the 19 would miss actually.
Alright. I can't tell if this is energy or not. Okay, it's KAC. Alright. Attempt to free disarm combat maneuver against the target at the same attack bonus regardless of ranged. And extreme piercing, so that doesn't affect it. So basically none of that affects it.
You can disarm it, literally.
It's dead. And for the critical fumble...
You didn't critical fumble.
I missed with the
Oh no, you
confirm.
did.
Mm-hmm.
You
On the dead body,
contract
of course.
Filth Fever, Fortitude Negates. Core Rulebook,
Ooh.
page 418. I don't know what Fortitude level amount I would need, but... There.
Let me take a look. 418.
Filth Fever, Fortitude DC 12.
Okay, so I resist.
Yeah, I'd assume.
Yeah. But you need to make 2 consecutive saves. So just make the second save on Ember. Now, just don't roll a 1. Cool.
Okay.
That just gets it out of the way.
Now, that guy takes 4 points of fire damage.
Alright. Samimi, could I please get I think it's a will save for Mind Thrust? Or does
You'll
it
need
just
to
go straight
apply
through
the
that
fire
attack?
damage manually, by the way.
It is indeed a will save.
Yeah, you will definitely make that for half.
Yeah, if the spell doesn't call for an attack roll, it'll call for a save. With one exception.
So it's 7d10, is it, for Mind Thrust 3?
Sounds right.
That's...
Yeah.
That rolled 37, so 36 halved is
18.
18. So you take 18 damage from the Mind Thrust Ichalord 24.
That tickles.
All right, Jarek, you're up again.
Please, with this crew, you think that headache is going to do me in?
The professor can do more than that in 5 minutes.
Haste gives us movement speed.
Makes it double, and you get to make a full attack. It's kind of nuts.
So I'm going to use my. It's 90 feet away from me. So
Make the charge action, move double your distance, and still get your full attack.
I will charge it. Actually,
Thank
The,
you.
the only downside is you're at -2 armor class for a full charge.
Oh.
let's see if it survives my full attacks, though. Because I get a +2 to hit. As Jared just goes barreling towards this thing. He is also large. Oh, I just realized I'm large-sized in my armor, and I didn't size my weapons for that. I just realized that.
I don't remember if that is a thing that happens in Starfinder.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Okay. I wasn't
Melee
sure.
weapons, I believe, do increase. It
Oh,
just
friend.
increases the die type, though. So, what's your normal damage die?
2d8.
All right, so it changes to 2d. Yeah, 2d10, then 3d8. It's the so 2d8. So 2d10. So it increases your dice type.
Okay. Oh,
I know how to fix that on your character. Give me a moment. Actions. The armor gauntlets.
I just accidentally got rid of my attack.
There you go. 2d10.
Plus my 2d6 from my lightning. Plus... That's right. There we go. That should be it.
So
Alright,
overall, it's
very-
not going to make that. It doesn't make much of a difference. I mean, the difference between 2d8 and 2d10 is minuscule.
So this will be with a +2 for each of these attacks.
That's a
Actually,
hit.
I only rolled one. So that's the first one. Second one +2.
That's
That'd
a
be
miss.
22. And last attack. Oh wait, so I get one more because of haste though too, since it's a full attack.
So is that third one, that 27, is that actually a 29?
That will be a 29.
That is a hit.
And then last one because of haste.
Would you get one because you moved?
I charged.
Yeah, he made a charge action, which lets him
Ah.
still make his attacks.
Gotcha.
The negative is you lose doing it.
You lose 2 AC. Doesn't matter though. Alright, so I got 3 hits on this baby. So let's go to town, fisting it. Muda muda muda.
It's still alive.
Not surprised.
Does it look a little bit hurt?
Its status is heavy damage.
Okay. That's it from me.
Its turn. It's going to make a full round attack.
Strike back.
Alright, so its first attack is a hit. So we'll roll the damage on you first. And it does say partially absorbed here, so
Oh.
Ow. This will be my strike back.
yep. That is a hit. It is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to find out where I can add, because I'm pretty sure I can add in damage reduction for you.
I've tried to, and it's interesting.
Alright.
As in, it's almost
It's-
impossible.
Second claw is actually a miss.
Whew.
It's then going to take a 5-foot step back.
I get my step up and strike. If it takes a 5-foot shift, I can follow it and attack it.
That'd be a reaction, because
You only get a certain
you
number of
only
those
get
per round.
one, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if it works the same as D&D, which I'm pretty sure it does.
Let me check it
It's only
real
one.
quick.
Because that's why I tried to bait out the reaction first.
Ooh, there you go.
If
Fudge.
if you can,
Okay,
I'll still happily accept it happening.
It's only one.
My strike back. My
think it
strike
also-
back doesn't actually use my reaction. It just allows me to ready an attack and strike back if a
Okay.
foe is within my reach. So it doesn't
All
use
right.
my.
So the strike back is a free one extra attack.
Yes.
All right. In that case, okay. Miscalculation on my behalf that lets you.
No, that was my fault too. I didn't explain it well. I don't know all these feats in this game.
All right then. That's going to make it slightly more difficult for him.
And I do get
Right.
a free attack of opportunity. This is
Yep.
my attack of opportunity.
Go ahead and get the attack.
I don't know if I want to use it or save it if it tries to cast a spell, because I can do that. I can wait.
Your
Hmm.
call. It does
Hang
have
on.
one more action it will be making.
Try to see if you can follow me. Hang on. I'm just double checking what it says. Or wait to see if the foe provokes it at any time
I
before
don't
the
think
end of
that's. I don't think that's a
Okay.
reaction at all. I think that's a specific action that you take on your turn. You can ready an action. I think that's a very specific.
No, I
Yeah.
can only ready
thing,
the action.
unfortunately.
I can ready the action to attack anyone who attacks me and strike back against them. At least
Ready
that's
an
how I
action.
read it when I was looking at it.
Okay,
when I
Yeah,
was looking
ready
at
in
it.
action is specific game coding for taking a standard action and saving it.
Hmm.
So I mean,
That's all.
technically, you wouldn't have done the damage from that first one, but you can still follow him.
However, with your with the way your character works with multiple attacks, I would be happy for you to basically -1 attack on your turn to have it available on
Okay.
your other turns, because you're getting 3 attacks already.
Okay, that would be fine. I'll do that from now on. Sorry, I'm not used to all this particular system.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Starfinder does have a couple differences from Pathfinder. It's fine.
It's close enough that you can get the basics, but yeah, some of the more nitty-gritty stuff is a little.
Nuanced.
Okay, it says specifically with step up and strike, I can choose to make an attack of opportunity immediately, or wait to see if the foe provokes another attack of opportunity any point before the end of the turn before I make it.
Okay, so you basically have a free attack that you're waiting on.
Yes.
All right, in that case, you do see it attempt to cast a spell.
I will attack it when it attempts to cast a spell, and try to
Alright.
disrupt it.
Give me the attack then.
Come on! No whammies, big money!
That'll hit.
No spell for you.
Hopefully.
Make your concentration check.
Hope it's very good at it. Assume at least.
Almost. But no, it fails. Simini, did you want to make a mysticism check to see what it was casting?
Sure.
And before it was just casting like Death Word or something.
power word GTFO.
It was trying to cast greater invisibility on itself.
Yeah, no.
Hey, don't we have party members who can see through that?
Greater invisibility works against all senses.
Ooh.
It also
And-
lets it attack while invisible.
Dear
God.
Razim,
Ethically
a creature has gone
creation?
invisible in this area.
Please deploy high explosives.
No, it failed to get its invisibility off. So, Molly, your turn.
I swear, every time it's my turn, the screen snaps back to like the very, very middle of the map, and I have to scroll all the way over. But anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
on my
8,
screen,
9,
so-
10, 11, 12. Right there with my move, which is now 60 feet, and I still get to make a full attack, which is going to be at a... Since this guy is currently tagged, it's going to be at a at a +1. Because it's a +3 and then -2 for a full attack. Normally -4, but I get +2. Or -2, rather. So it's going to be... +1. Ooh.
The
The
Broodlord? So that's a
Yep.
miss and a hit.
Gotcha. Alright. Done.
Alright. Molly, can you please make a will save?
Absolutely. Ooh.
Oh, that will fail, so you're going to take the full 7d10
Ooh! I think that
damage.
bypasses my temporary HP, too.
So that's 33 damage that will... It will bypass your shield, but it still is blocked by your stamina.
It's still stamina. Ouch.
And this Ickle Lord will take a 5-foot step away from Samimi.
Aww.
And will attempt to cast Mind Thrust at Samimi.
Hold on. He takes 4 points of fire damage at the beginning of his turn. You'll have to apply it manually.
That's alright. You do not realize how close you were. If you'd have rolled a 6, it would have killed him.
Oh my god.
Samimi fortunately does have a high enough will save, so it will take half this on the Mind Thrust. 22 damage to Samimi on the Mind Thrust.
Ooh.
So that puts Samimi a total of 40 stamina used. And Benny, you're up.
Alright, time to kill God.
But I'm
God,
sitting right here.
Anyhow, first things first. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
that misses.
Second thing second. God damn it.
Misses.
God fucking...
You do get a third attack from haste.
Yep.
That hits.
Yay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Does this beat its challenge rating?
Yes.
Okay, it's a 16 or below. Alrighty. Oh, that's a pitiful modifier. Can I do kill though? I can do
Yes,
kill.
you can.
Enemy down.
Tango dead.
Alright. As it dies, all of the others scream in pain.
That one takes
And
3 points of fire damage.
That as the Broodlord dies, the rest of them scream in pain and just drop dead.
Yes, but that one still took 3 points of damage.
Yes.
It's very important.
That one takes... Hey, you're going too fast. The one before took 5. That one took 1. The last one was 2.
Benny.
So there are
Bouncing
some
down.
smouldering corpses on the ground. But yes, the second the Broodlord was dead, the rest of them seemed to just collapse dead.
Gets down, starts walking over.
Jarek's gonna kind of wipe off his hands a little bit, look up, smiling under his helmet. Well, that was fun.
Yes.
Didn't go as badly as I thought it would. Well, now that we have a bit of quiet moment, we've got about 70 minutes until Ricky's contingency thing goes off.
Say, what the fuck?
The professor, as soon as combat was over, went over, I assume that's one of the computers. He's going to try and find out what they were doing. Or more accurately, just try and download it all to go through it later.
Benny's looking over
Alright.
the Broodlord. He wants to know what the hell this thing is.
So give me a computers roll, Professor.
Samimi's rifle looks like it turns back into a stick.
I'm using my rubber ducky to roll again. I'll accept that one.
Alright, so you are able to download the information, or what information you can for later study. Briefly scanning through it, it appears that the station was originally abandoned when these things started showing up. They managed to chase everyone else off the station, and these things look like they've been almost conducting their own experiments since.
Okay.
You think we
That's
can clear
sus.
out the rest of this station and, well, I don't know exactly how far away.
Do we think there's another Broodlord thing?
I would,
The retrograde still does track life signs that's not you on the station.
How many?
the records here show that there are no life signs left aboard. Or that there are no, regular civilians or anything left aboard. I would personally say we, evacuate and destroy this station.
You sure you don't want to do a bit of delving, see if we can't find something of value?
If you
What was your
That's-
name, newcomer?
Jarek.
Jarek. Do you know if there's any other survivors since you were actually here?
Jarek, you believe there are survivors on the station?
I think there are still people alive here. Up on the upper floors. I haven't been able to get up there yet. I've been fighting down here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should probably go fix that then.
It's true. As Molly's going to start moving back towards the main hallway and is going to look into the message that she just received and see if she can find out where it came from.
You have coordinates for a location in space.
Can I do
Zip?
some
Yep.
navigational math to figure out where it is using perhaps physical science?
No, you can. So you can, if you basically plug it into the nav computer, you're given a location of where it is, and you suspect you can drift there within that time frame that you've been given. It'll take you 1d6 times 10 minutes to get there.
We've got to hurry. I don't know